Good morning. First time ever riding my snowmobile out to my winter camp. It was awesome. The reason why my hood is up is I have a baked potato down on the exhaust, but it fell down, so I gotta wait for things to cool off a little bit. So I rode my snowmobile as far as I could. I'm still gonna have to hike to my winter camp because I picked that location so people can't find it. You know, if I cut a trail right to my spot, other people are gonna follow the trail. So even with the snowmobile, I still got some hiking to do. I even packed some firewood in my Comatic in case I broke down in the open. This way I could have a fire and warm up. There's my trail cam. It's been out here for quite a while. Of course, I have my card reader. Just having a quick look. Don't want to kill my phone. The trail cam is set and rebaited. You can see this cover I put on it. Trying to help keep the snow off the lens. I still had a bit on there, and it makes a good shelf too. Just made it out to my winter camp. I brought some more supplies. I also have lots to do out here. I want to check on the creek, see if it's frozen. You know, we've been having a pretty mild winter so far this year. Not a lot of cold and not too much snow. I think the coldest we've been is minus 23. I don't have a lot of wood cut for my wood stove, so I think I'm going to have an outside fire today. Just relax. So here's some of the supplies I brought out with me today. Burlap sack, I want to make another chair out of that. That took up a lot of space in my backpack. These camp towels I brought home with me last time and washed. Wedge, hacksaw blade, some cordage, oven mitt. And I forgot about this mushroom ketchup spice I made. Been saving all the bacon fat. So, as if a baked potato, bacon and onions wasn't enough, got some breaded deer liver. And this deer liver is so good. Nicely breaded. Just going to make something to drink here right away. This is my camp pot. It stays out here all the time. Just burning all the squirrel spit off of it. I couldn't help but notice when I opened up my shelter that the squirrels are leaving me these berries. I haven't figured out if they're trying to feed me or kill me. Usually when I do some cooking in this cast iron pan, it makes a big mess. So after I'm done cooking, I throw some snow in there, bring it up to a boil. Just take some spruce boughs, scrub it, and then I re-season it with some more oil. North of here is an old, overgrown logging road, and if you follow it, it'll take you down to this creek. And last year I spent a lot of time clearing it by hand to open it up for snowmobiles and quads. Sometime this winter I hope to use my chainsaw to clear the creek so I can get a little bit closer to camp, and possibly even having my chainsaw at camp. That'd make my life so much easier, but for now, still got to use the handsaw. It wasn't the most productive day at camp, but it's very enjoyable. But one of these days, winter's going to strike, and I have to get my butt in gear and start cutting some firewood. Just made it back to my snowmobile. I'm going to pack up my Comatic. Here's my backpack. Here's the extra jacket I had on this morning. I don't need that anymore. And one thing I almost forgot at my winter camp was to pick up this pack mule. It's a 1-ton come along. If I ever get stuck, hopefully that'll give me a hand. So while my snowmobile warms up, I'm going to rehydrate. And wouldn't you know it, one of the battery terminals snapped off. Hopefully that'll work and get me home. Well, against all odds, I made it back home. Wasn't easy. Battery cable broke. Then I got stuck twice on the way home because what had happened is they had plowed the roads and the ditches, and the ditches here are very steep. So trying to get out, I got stuck. One time so bad I had to unhook my Comatic.